Hi, I'm John Stenbeck, 7-time author, 3-time Amazon #1 bestseller. I've written books like The Agile Almanac, which you may be familiar with if you've been one of the thousands of students who have taken my ACP class. Or perhaps you've seen my book on Agile in the PMI Guide. Perhaps you're in the government space. You've seen my book on Agile in government contracting, or my latest book, Enterprise Agility in Healthcare. Now, why do I bring those up? Well, because I'm going to be joining you for your professional development day, and we're going to be talking a lot about agility. Agility affects your organization and directly affects your career. We're going to talk about team level agility, enterprise agility. We're going to talk about agility in a whole host of environments, healthcare and government, for instance, as we just mentioned. So there's something you should probably know about me before I get there so that we can really connect and have good communication. I hate lazy logic, confused calculations, cluttered calculation, imprecise implications. I'm really all about engineered clarity. So when I get there and we get together for your professional development day, we're going to talk about if, when, and how you should be looking to create agility, using Agile to advance the cause of the organization, because Agile is not a fit in every circumstance. When we talk about Agile, a lot of folks think of GAFA, Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Apple. And you know from your own experience, they have altered customer expectations. Your customers' expectations are now sky high, and that's true whether they're a constituent deciding how to cast a vote or a customer deciding how to spend their money. The big mistake that a lot of us make is we think about GAFA, Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Apple as technology companies. And while that is true, that is not the core key to their success. You see, what they really did was they redefined relationships. Technology enabled it, but they redefined relationships. Google redefined the relationship between the information seeker and the information provider. And in the process, they crushed the encyclopedia book market. When you look at Apple, Apple was on the verge of going out of business when they launched their music store and the iPod device. And it redefined the relationship between the listener and the artist. They redefined the relationship so you could buy a single song, not a whole album that was dictated to you by the recording company. And by the way, the iPod, that was like your own mini radio station, but no commercials. You see, they redefined that relationship. Even Amazon, one of my favorites, because I'm a reader, right? They redefined the relationship between readers and authors. And you buy a whole lot more than books now on Amazon, but that's where they started, redefining that relationship and then continuing to redefine the relationship in new and interesting and novel ways. So like I said, we'll be diving into Agile when we get together for the Professional Development Day, and I'm really excited about sharing with you both while I'm on stage and one-on-one when I'm off stage. So looking forward to seeing you there. In fact, I'll be coming to Des Moines a few days early because the chapter and I are working together to say thank you to a couple of your sponsors, John Deere, Orion Consulting, and that's because they're helping you. They're helping make the chapter better for you, and so we're going to say thank you by doing a private event with them. If you're in an organization that would like to sponsor the chapter, be sure to reach out to them because there's still time for us to book a private event with you, whether that's a lunch and learn, a dinner and discussions, a breakfast and BS, whatever you want to call that session, whatever time of day you prefer. I'd love to have some one-on-one time with you to talk more intimately about Agile and what it means specifically in your industry, in your company, and in your environment. So I hope you'll do that. Reach out to the chapter. And I guess one last note. Let me close on this note, in fact. John Stenbeck, the famous author, the author of Grapes of Wrath, East of Eden, Of Mice and Men, that fellow, he's been dead for 51 years. And he still beats me on the search engines. So if you'd like to reach out, discover more about me, or get in contact, you have to put in John G. That's G like George. John G. Stenbeck. Leave out the I. John G. Stenbeck if you want to get a hold of me, and I'll be happy to connect with you. So get ready. We're going to have a great professional development day together, and I think the chapter and I are going to send out a couple more of these videos along the way, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Looking forward to meeting you and having some fun and learning a lot and sharing a lot.